Plaintiff Antoinette Lee says the defendant is her younger brother, and he used to be a good kid. But she's here today because she wants to see a change in him. Antoinette says her brother smokes marijuana every day, and he's even been involved in criminal activity. She's suing him today for kicking her car. Defendant Antoine Lee and his mother Teresa admit that Antoine smokes marijuana almost every day, but Antoine insists he's not addicted and could quit whenever he wants. Antoine also admits that he kicked Antoinette's car after she stuck her nose in his business, but he denies causing any damage.
All right, start with that.
So the defendant here is my younger brother. He's the baby of the pack.
How old is that?
Well, he's 18, so
How old are you?
I'm the oldest and I'm the only girl. So
How old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay.
So coming up, very intelligent kid, very smart,
Good.
very, very intelligent. Today, I really just want this to be an eye-opener for him. Like, he's going down the wrong road. I just really want to see a change.
How is he going down the road?
Well, he's been engaging in criminal acts. Around the age of 16, he started smoking marijuana and pretty much became addicted. It's a part of his everyday lifestyle. That's what he do.
I wouldn't say addicted though, but
You a weed head or not?
I'm not a weed head.
Okay.
I smoke weed
Every day.
But I smoke weed almost every day, but I'm not addicted. Like I can stop if I wanted to stop anytime.
You just won't go to work or go to school if you're a weed head. You just lay up, watch TV, and smoke weed, or play games. Now, not when it was my generation, you just watch TV and drink and smoke weed. Now they play video games and smoke their weed, and so. So as you see, I got two questions coming. Do you go to school and or work?
I graduated last year, June of last year. I was working at Jimmy John's Sandwich Shop, but
That'd be perfect.
that stopped.
Yeah, right, I see, yeah.
For the munchies.
That's right, you said you're gonna find you a job where you can cure them munchies. And what happened there? Why don't you still have that job?
I actually...
Late for work many
Yeah.
times. Yeah. Because you can't get up because you've been smoking at night, every night, or too often. What are you doing to prepare yourself for a career?
I'm actually, I'm supposed to enroll into UDC on the 24th of this month so that I can start on the 20th.
UDC is what?
The University of the District of Columbia.
All right, good. You have a good plan, but you're gonna have to put that weed down if you're gonna study properly and you're gonna be able to wake up and function properly the next day. This your mom?
Yes,
Ma'am?
sir.
State your name.
Hi, Judge Mathis. First of all,
What's your
I
name?
am so excited.
Thank you.
I know your whole name. I'm so excited to see you.
Just give me yours.
My name is Teresa.
All right, Teresa.
My name is Teresa Lee, and I am the mom of both Antoinette and Antoine.
Okay. You should be proud of whatever he's done in the past. You should be proud of what he looks to do now.
Exactly.
So I'm glad to hear that.
I'm
But
proud
just-
of all of my children. Antoinette is a student at Trinity in D.C., and she's a criminal justice major. And my oldest son is a student at Penn State, and he's a business marketing management. And he's also trying to help him produce his CD because he raps as well.
Okay. What
then
young,
my other one
what
just
young
graduated.
person doesn't? But that's good. I don't want to hurt that dream. But do that while you're getting a skill, sir. So what has he done to damage your property?
He vandalized my car. He was kicking it and put a crack in it. And we kind of talked about it after the fact, and he apologized.
Why did he do that? Tell me what happened. What was
So
the
on the
scenario?
night, February 10th, Antoine, well, my mom had came home first. We all lived together, as you know. My mom had came home first, and she noticed that her bedroom door was open because what she does is she added an extra lock on her door because he has a tendency of touching things that doesn't belong to him. Not necessarily stealing them, but just using her toiletries.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So
My son, Amir, would grab all my things and he'd always pick the most expensive things and wear them to the wherever, to the club, and he'd put them back, no problem. And now he just comes over. Yeah. He got his own place. Now he just comes over and takes it.
So there is hope for me. He will be coming over.
There you go. Not living there like my son. Now he just comes over. That's right. So it began as a result of what, though?
Basically, she realized that her door was open. And
got that.
So she asked him as soon as he walked in the door, were you in my room? And he said, yeah. So she said, why were you in my room? He said, I needed some lotion. You know, she was like, well, how did you get in? He said, I took my ID and I picked the lock and I went in your room. She said, well, that's an invasion of my privacy. That's why I put the lock on it. She said, so she just became fed up. And she said, you know what? How about you go over your girlfriend's house or something for a few days? Just get away from me. So he was like, okay. So he proceeded upstairs to go pack his things. And she said, you know what? Let me go watch him. Because, you know, he got a little attitude. He might knock some stuff over. So she proceeded behind him. And I stayed downstairs. And I heard my mom say, I know you're not about to disrespect me like that. So that made my antenna go up. So I went running up the stairs. I'm like, what's going on? So I noticed that he had pulled out a joint. So she's like, you know, she feels very strong about it. So she doesn't even like to see it. So some way she grabbed it. He thought I grabbed it. I didn't even know that she grabbed it. Next thing you know, she went and she flushed it. So he's really pissed. He's like, who gonna give me my $10? You owe me $10. He's like, he's livid.
Joints cost $10 now?
It was a little one.
Go ahead.
So I did it, you know, I started calling him names like I was telling him he was a weed head, and he was geeking over that, and, you know, so he got mad, and he proceeded to try to hit me, and I ducked it, and unfortunately it landed on his mother. When it landed on her, she called the police.
There you go.
And when the police,
right.
And when he realized, oh, she's really calling the police, so he didn't even grab me, then he just left. And when he left, my mom's friend was outside, and I'm consoling her because her neck was hurting. And we hear like a boom, bang, boom. So I went running to the front door, and I can hear my mom's friend ask me, like, what did her car do to you? And at this point, the police, you can hear them and you can see the sirens, and he took off running. So when the police came, you know, they looked at the vehicle. It was, in D.C. that day, I think it was like sleet, freezing rain coming down. So all they could see was the muddy footprints all over the car. But the next day, when I got to work, I scoped out my car, and I noticed a crack along the passenger rear side, and I have pictures to show that as well.
Young man, why don't you tell me what happened?
I was on my way. I was on my way home from work. I get in the house, and my mom, she approached me about me going in her room and
My room.
without her permission. And I told her, like, yeah, I went in your room just to use some lotion. So we talking, we trying to come to a conclusion, and out of nowhere, this young lady here feels as though she needs to put her 2 cents in. So I'm trying to de-escalate the situation. I goes up to my room to, you know, try to chill, so I can, you know, I'm about to go smoke. So so I'm about to go do that, because that was my plan. I wanted to come home, smoke, chill, and, you know,
eat all the cereal.
do the same thing over tomorrow to work.
Cereal. Go ahead.
So basically, when I got in my room, I turned my back for a split second, and I don't know which one of them took it.
It was me. I took it.
That's right.
And I flushed it.
That's right.
I thank her for the honesty. I mean, you know, I do.
As opposed to what? What is your option other than thank her for the honesty?
Now that I do know that she did take it, I would like a $10 reimbursement.
No.
You know.
It's
Are
fun,
you
it's
high
fun.
now?
What's the damage? Did you damage her property?
Your Honor, I did kick her car, but I'm not sure if I didn't see any damages to her car. I didn't see
You
any
waited
pictures.
around to look?
No, I did not.
Yeah, well then, that's why you didn't see it. You kicked it and ran, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, and well, you should, because Mama don't seem like she plays, and thank God she doesn't. That's why you graduated from high school. You sound like you can achieve some success in some career or another, so don't get stuck with that weed. Don't get stuck with being a weed head. I'm going to grant her the judgment. You admit to kicking it. The damage that she shows me was caused by that kick. So I'm going to grant her judgment. All right? Good luck to you. And I want y'all to stay on him.
All you have to say is police, and he runs.
That's right. Good enough. Judgment for the plaintiff.
We're okay. Like, we kind of, you know, we didn't really acknowledge the situation. I'm just glad it's finally over and that you see what you did, and, you know, hopefully, you know, we can get back.
At the end of the day, I was in the wrong. That's my sister, so I'm going to love her regardless. Just take this as a learning experience and try to control my anger next time.
I just love my babies.